Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the S-Team podcast. I'm Jack Millington, and joining me this week, as usual, as ever, first of all, it's Mikey. Just got out of bed, Keating.
You alright?
Yeah, alright, lazy ass.
Lazy ass who's just been working 6 days a week.
This is the last time that you get to say that, and boy is he going to milk it. And also joining us this week, people, he's co-host of the podcast before.
The resident KFC worker.
It's Matty Skywalker Morris.
Hey, that's a good one, actually. I like that.
The only reason why is because he bought Star Wars Battlefront. Now, I did have another name for Keating. I actually do prepare these middle name things before we do this. And I did have another name for you, and it was going to be Mikey Back on Saturday's Keating. Am I allowed to talk about this? Because you're technically not part of that work, John. Am I allowed to? Can I talk about this?
What do you think?
No, I mean on a legal side of things. Can you talk? Because you've technically left.
On the legal side of things, yes, as I'm no longer part of the company.
So that means we can now tell the people where you work.
No,
Oh,
I can't do that for.
I can though.
No, you can't. You can't talk about it for legal reasons.
So we have to wait. I imagine we have to wait until you get paid, and that's when we can talk about it.
I'm not too
I'm
sure.
pretty
But
sure
from what I know, I can't talk.
Wait, you have a Freedom of Information Act, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so after you've been paid, you can talk about it. When do you get paid?
This week.
Funny enough, I think it's next week.
So next week, tune in to find out where Mikey used to work. Ask around, I'm sure they probably won't be able to find them for you. But
where's mine? I don't know, you know.
In that news,
I think she's in there, Sunday.
if you're wondering, people, he has left his job. I won't say where, obviously.
Left.
But he's got
better postures, gents. Yeah. Pastures, that's the one.
You fucking nerd.
Do you know how hard it is to write an email saying "ta-ra" to everyone when you hate most of the people?
Bye, fuck off, I'll go.
I can't do that when you haven't paid me yet, man. You know what I mean? I can't understand.
You have to pay back.
Yeah, I know, but shut the fuck! You're doing my head.
You can still send
I'm
me
a
that.
fucking Jaffa cake. Shut up and eat a Jaffa cake.
So anyway, lads, as we were getting slightly sidetracked there, there's lovers' quarrel.
Bill,
Word.
we've got an issue. Out of altitude, Jaffa cake.
How do you eat that quick?
I'm fucking starving. I've had nothing for my breakfast.
So rather than
You cheeky shit.
No, hang on. So rather
You
than
prick now.
you two shut up. Because I want to make my point. Rather than, let's say, I don't know, go and get some dinner, you thought, I'll buy some Jaffa cakes and run through them in 5 seconds flat.
I bought them at Tesco.
Okay, it doesn't matter either way, but the fact of the matter is, he still decided, rather than getting himself some food, he went, I'll have some Jaffa cakes. I'll fill me up.
Well, I didn't know till we pulled up into. By the way, I've got Jaffa cakes in the back. I went,
So what
there's a bag there, Matty.
So what was your plan? You were just going to just come
back
in.
into KFC.
I know what his plan was. He was going to come in and he was going to go, got any food in? That's what he was going to do. He's done it. He's tried that before.
Well, knock.
And let's be fair, you've done it.
Hey,
man.
I put you on. I need food.
Get this. I said to him once, right, I've got no food in. And it's, oh, so you've got no food in? And my mum went, oh, you're hungry, Jack? I'm sort of hungry. Give us 5 minutes, love. Goes in the back and makes him a bacon and fucking egg patty with red. Like, literally, here you go, son. You know,
with brown sauce, obviously. I'm not one of those knobheads who uses tomato.
It's oh, can I have one? She went, fuck off, the back comes. And walks into the back and he's sitting there, he's like, all fine.
With me cup of tea as well, I will start.
Well, can I have a cup of tea? You know where the fucking kettle is, don't you?
Can I just...
I went to make myself a bacon and eggs, alright, and you get this. She gave him the last of the fucking bacon and the eggs. I was like,
on a related,
I had my fucking eyes on that my day off.
On a related note, this morning I actually did have bacon, sausage and egg made by my mother.
What?
Which she didn't have to do, but she did. And it was gorgeous.
You know what I had? Chicken
Pork and leek sausages are the new sausage, trust me.
Pork and leek?
Pork and leek
Where'd you get
are
that
the best thing. You can pick them up in a load of places now. It's starting to pop up everywhere. And we went to Chester the other week and they're using them there now. And we've been using them for about a year now, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Even better, Cumberland
Cumberland are nice.
Need to go.
I like Cumberland, but is it like really?
No, it's got a different taste.
It's just.
It's packed with meat.
There is also other
it's firm,
sausage
it's juicy,
types available.
It's M&S quality.
I wonder how long you two could both talk about sausages.
Quite a while to be
What
fair.
You dirty bastard. But
I'm talking about the food product, not the penis that you fingers to call the
we're
sauce.
going to get to some stories in a minute, but firstly, in retaliation for him not knowing U2 Elevation last week and for the pair of you not knowing Gorillaz, I'm going to play and I'm going to play a song that the pair of you will know. But
I got 2 out of 3. You got fuck all.
Shut up.
You think it's the right bastard answer?
No, he didn't. He
I
was
got
still a
one
year
off.
out. I'm going to play a song that you both know, but the year's going to be friggin' impossible to guess.
Go on.
So I'm going to get on. I'm going to just play it, and I'm going to wait because I think it's one of those videos where it
Be like
goes,
the fucking
it's going to have one of those
biscuit-based
like
fucking
intros where it's like 7 seconds of just silence before it kicks on, like about now.
It's on the Batman game.
It's on Fallout.
It's on fire, isn't it?
Unlucky one got big. I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head?
It was on Fallout New Vegas.
Mm.
That's the main
Anyone who
theme.
doesn't know that song, it's by Dean Martin, a legendary member of the Rat Pack, and that's Ain't That a Kick in the Head. But can you guess the year? And I've purposely done this for last week.
You fucking wanker.
It's old, is it?
No, Matty,
No.
it's brand new.
Because of last week, don't help him.
Sod it.
2010.
Shut off.
It's 2009
I'm
now.
going to second this time. You can go first.
No, I went first last time.
I was just wanted to double check the year, and I've got it. So
You can go first this time.
to be fair, my initial guess was 2 years out. I knew what decade it was. I'm not going to give you the decade.
I think I know the decade anyway. But I'd like to see what Mr. Morris says, because as always,
No, I'm good. I'm ready.
it's just hilarious how he comes out with like.
Matty, pick a year for God's sake before I kick you in the
fuck's
face.
sake, 85? Oh.
1985, Mike.
I'd say 1957.
Tell you what, you're close. You're
Damn
not
it.
right. You're close though.
Don't tell me it's 55.
It's actually 1960. You weren't far.
No,
right.
I knew
That's
around the
1960.
decade.
1960, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
It
impressive.
makes sense because Fallout
it's
obviously
set in the 50s. It's an alternate universe where the 50s
when the
never
50s
happened.
separates off, yeah.
It's where the 50s
Never
never,
ended.
ended, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it
Hence
never
why
ended,
you
just went to
see when
nuclear
you see all the
power, yeah.
commercials of Fallout and
For
all the posters there.
anyone who's wondering, out of the three of us who's got Fallout, I've got Fallout. But
I've had the last two.
if you want to know when I'm going to do a review, it'll probably be after the Just Cause 3 review, which comes out on the 1st. So
That's the first.
No.
if I'm right in saying, expect a Fallout review on the 10th.
Oh, that means we. Oh,
Sorry, can I just jump in here?
Yeah, sure.
Do you mean FIFA 17 when it finally
I'll be there eventually.
like, right guys, I've nearly finished it.
I'll
It's like
very
FIFA 22.
I'll
It's
very
like,
slowly just start to evolve into a super mutant,
Yeah.
just taking green.
it's like Jack, fuck off.
But
In
initially,
the end,
people,
just starts putting a box outside his room. Have you seen that Red vs Blue? The Ballad of
Yeah.
Dixie and Kenny. Right? It's like a little open hatch to feed the food.
In
through.
main news
It'll be like
this
that
week.
in here soon. So it opens the hatch. Here you go, Jack. And then just like a box just outside of a mic. We're recording. Just me and you sitting on the stairs, just like, can we come in? No. Oh yeah, it's like Fallout in the background.
sounds about right. to be
Like,
fair.
he knows that's gonna probably be true on his face.
I'm not normally addicted to games, people, but Fallout's at the minute it seems.
Addicted? Fuck off. The minute Metal Gear Solid 5 came out, you never got. The only time you got off that game
It was FIFA.
was FIFA.
Hang on a minute.
Or GTA.
Hang on a minute. Let's rewind this. Metal Gear, a series that I've been with for what now? Like
No,
10?
do you know what?
You know what I
Playing
mean?
it now, because at first I did take the piss out of you. Like,
Yeah.
come on something else. But the minute I started playing that game,
Yeah, you know, now you
Yeah.
want to go back and play the. But it's like. I'm not going to go into Fallout, I'll go into gaming news on that later. But we're going to start now. There is something that we could talk about, which is something we can avoid, but we can't avoid. It's up to you. It's to do with Belgium. We
No,
could
no.
talk about
That's
it.
the bombs, isn't it?
I'm not talking about Belgium.
Moving on.
Good.
It was made the differences between the British and the Germans.
Uh-huh. Pretty much.
Anyway, into the first piece of the main Yes, definitely the first piece of main news this week.
Jack just going through his notes, yeah. That story. Oh, we've got 2 more stories, lads, don't worry about it.
Stretch it out for another 50 minutes. No, don't worry, I've got
Mikey,
loads.
now talk about how much of a virgin you are for the next half an hour. Yeah?
Let's not get too distracted on that, and let's talk about one of the stories.
Do you like saying it to the world, do you?
Shut up.
I'm happy to be fair
Right.
about it, so.
Do you... Now, you guys... You don't walk much.
You cheeky prick.
I mean, you don't walk like 4,000... You don't walk like 6 miles a day, do you?
I just did.
Okay, when you're not working...
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
around Chester.
Yeah, you know what...
Actually, no, I'll try to.
No, you see what I mean?
I'll tell you, no, actually, I do. From about 6 o'clock at night till 9 o'clock at night, when everyone starts hoovering, fucking cleaning.
Oh yeah, to be fair, he spends most of his time when we're gaming up and down the stairs telling everyone to off. So that's about, what, 1,000 steps there?
Yeah, pretty much, mate.
Would
Considering
you
it's only
like-
20 steps up to the stairs, and then another 7 to my room.
Would you like to get paid to walk?
I do, but yes, I'd like to get paid more.
I mean, you get paid to walk. It's based on movement.
Okay, what?
Okay, so basically, a digital cryptocurrency is launched that is generated by human movements. Now, it's called bit walking, like Bitcoin,
I
effectively.
think you read about this.
It will be earned by unlike other digital currencies such as Bitcoins that I've just mentioned. It's like you get an app on your phone and it verifies the user's steps. So it's basically like a pedometer, and you earn about I think it's 1 bit walking coin for every 10,000 steps.
Fuck.
If you don't know what that is, it's about 8 miles.
Just forget 1 coin.
It's
You are wrong there, sir.
right now. This is
You are wrong. You have not heard of the Birkenhead Stamper. There you go. Watch. Right. You're asking
It's getting knocked
10,000 steps a day,
I've got
correct?
Buffett, yeah.
Right. You just got like that.
That's a good point. But how long are you going to have to do that for?
When you think about it, it'll help you. Like, obviously, if you like yourself, you can lose weight easier because you're doing double the distance.
I love the way that people who don't like trying to get fit find easier ways of trying to get fit. I love that. It's just like not many people do it. It's just those people in particular.
Hey, I am getting fitter.
Anyway, you sit down. Anyway,
Don't look at me like that.
you two shut up, right? The founders of the project, Nissan Bahar and Frankie Mbezi, this is from Japanese creators, these are,
Oh, always the
have
job.
attracted more than £6.6 million pounds of initial funding from mainly Japanese investors to help launch the currency and create the bank that verifies the steps in their users. Now, there are shoe manufacturers who want to do this as well, so I think Nike are on board. You know what Nike are like, they try and they like doing everything. I know UK are one of the countries that this is being trialled in. Japan's the second one, and there's 2 more. America's one. I can't
Oh,
remember.
what a surprise!
I can't remember the 4th.
Probably like Germany or something like that.
I was thinking Germany.
From what I know, it would. I'd be guessing it'd be Germany, to be fair.
I mean, really,
you know, with Adidas and stuff like that.
I mean, really, this
Adidas. Sorry.
This is really to do with. It's more of a keeping fit sort of thing, like a fitness way. So if you want to try and get fit, there's an incentive of, getting some money to do it. You're right.
No, I tried to laugh while drinking tea.
Apparently,
The fuck is like, fucking come on!
now the thing is, it's actually.
Do the whole podcast like that.
Sorry, my friends. I've just realised something. America are the ones who are interested, and Germany are the ones who are interested. But the 2 countries that are actually using it are Malawi and Kenya. And the reason why is because you get about $15 a month. But in places like that where it could be used, that could transform lives. But the problem I've got with it is not so much like the fact that it's $1. It's the fact that for people, let's say, who live here, let's say that's going to work out at 60p. How many people are going to do 10? Unless you're a key fitness type of person who goes running, such as myself, you're not going to go like 10. You're not going to do. Why are you laughing at that?
Sorry.
A person who actually goes running, such as myself.
I just find it quite hilarious because you get out of bed at like 10:30 and you sit on this.
So that's the person who gets out of bed at 12:30.
And then makes
Who
everyone.
works 6 days a week.
You can't pay the
You
card.
can't keep using the 6 days a week card.
No, I know. This is the last day I could pull the card, right?
You
But
can't
get
pull-
this, he turned around to me, right? I woke up, literally charged my phone, turned on, and it's my phone like going off its tits. It's like, fuck it, like everyone's trying to phone me this
Can I make
morning.
a really key point?
And then he phones me. You alright? What's up?
You awake yet?
Yeah, I was just going home from work. You don't like it?
You see, he called me to let me know that he'd go out of work. I was like, okay, fair enough. I could understand Matty might be a bit late. You had no excuse. You had no excuse. And you were in bed like that. And the whole time. But back to this. Back to
Back to the
this.
story.
Like, I think this is a good idea for those type of poorer countries who could use it. But for people like who live here or in Japan, I don't really
I'll
see
do it.
How the hell can
Do-
you get...
do you know what?
Who? Apart from the people who are funding this to help people in other countries, who has funded this to go, that sounds like a really good idea to make money? That's like the type of people who go, shall we set off a nuclear bomb?
That is a good
That's a great idea. That's what it reminds me. It's like, people who live in rich... I imagine this would be brilliant for people who live in poorer countries. That's what it's
Yes.
aimed at. But everywhere else, I don't see the point.
I'm fucking poor. I'll do it.
So you're willing to run practically 8 miles, so walk 8 miles.
A day for 60p.
When you put it like that, I don't see the point of like, you get 60p, right?
Send me a prototype. I'll do it.
I love the way that every time we've asked for a prototype, no one's got back to us. There's not even a
Hey,
whiff.
God loves a try. You know what I mean?
Friggin' hell, he must love you.
No,
Uncharted
I-
territories this week for the S team.
Mikey
Science
decides to walk
news.
8 miles.
Science news. Well,
Science
technically, you
news.
could class that as science news as well, couldn't you?
Technology news.
this is science.
Science and technology news, then. Who's
This
Did
is like
every-
fucking
did
tennis
it-
court.
Just shut up.
Just stop
Shut
being
up.
a prick in the middle.
Right,
The guy
okay.
sits on his little high chair. Like, yeah.
So scientists have been detecting like breast cancer for years, as we know, and if we still haven't found a way to cure cancer, which one day it will come, but when that will be, we'll probably be in the ground.
Died
But
of cancer.
scientists have found out something. Do you want to know what they found out?
Oh god.
They found out that pigeons, with training, did just as well as humans in study testing their ability to distinguish cancerous from healthy breast tissue samples. They've worked out that pigeons can actually detect cancer as well as humans can.
So they can't detect her at all.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
can detect it.
Which bunch of fucktards sat in the room and went, right, we need to think of a song.
That is the-
They did right.
No,
No, shut up. You could say your point in a minute, because we must have wasted about 10 minutes just arguing. Right, the pigeons.
That's pretty much the podcast all the time.
Yeah, it should be 5. The pigeons are able to generalise what they learn, correctly spotting tumours in unseen microscope images. Now, the first things first. In one way, this is brilliant. In every other way possible, it is dumb. You're trying to train a pigeon to detect cancer, and do you know what its reward is? A pigeon pellet. You're basically wasting money on pigeon pellets. What is a pigeon? What is
Do
the?
you know what? I could just imagine it. Alright, Mr. Keating, your wife, Mrs. Keating, is now going to be examined for breast cancer. Give me a sec, I'm just going to Snowy the pigeon. Okay, Snowy,
Snowy the
do your work, mate.
To be fair, I mean, you'd be laughing. Do you know what? Do you know what? Actually, that's brilliant, because imagine if you've been diagnosed with cancer, but your humour has been brought about by a pigeon. Going,
You imagine that, tell that to your mates, hey lads, I've got breast cancer. Oh, I'm sorry. But it was fucking funny. And this pigeon just like, dun, 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 dun. Mr. Keating, I'm sorry to tell you.
to be fair,
Yeah, you have breast cancer. It fucking hurts me nip now, like fucking pigeon going on at me. Jesus Christ.
that would be a horrible way of a pigeon detecting cancer by pecking you. But to be,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
basically what.
to be fair,
it's not going to get his wing and go, it looks alright, it's flappy.
I mean, it's flappy. You're gonna get a wing and go, it's flappy. Mikey Keating, 2015, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a pigeon's wing and it's flappy. Wow. That's incredible.
That's worse than
Do you
last
know?
week.
Do you know when you?
That's worse than when I said to
You do realise the S-Team Awards are next month?
I think
Biggest
that's what
cock up of the year.
Um,
You do realise that you're really pushing hard for that award, aren't you, mate?
Hey, 2 years to run me, mate. So, you know what I mean? It's like the Ballon d'Or.
it was the water one last time, wasn't it?
Yes,
That's
Matty.
what water was invented for.
Do you realise the amount of people that commented that you absolute fucking retard?
Really? We had comments on it?
Yeah,
We didn't have
surprising.
comments so much. We had people telling me how much of a retard he was, and
How do you think I felt? I had
don't-
people randomly come up to me. That
I don't
knew.
like saying that word, but I'm quoting.
I had someone go to me. Did you actually think water was invented? I know. I just one of them. I just don't think before I speak. He just looked at me and just went, "You truly are a fucking retard," and like just walked off. I was like, "I'll see you next week then." He went, "Yeah, see you later, Mike."
I mean, coming back to the pigeon story, I mean, whoever come up with the idea and it shows that pigeons are clever as much as we think they're stupid. You're not allowed to make my point until I finish, because we're already 21 minutes in and we've only got through 2 stories. We're not even through the second story yet.
Well, we're effectively
The pigeons are bloody genius. They're just a pain. And do you know what it reminds me of? Birds.
They are a bird.
Women.
Oh, that's how you're a bird, okay.
Clever but bloody annoying.
So
I think
hot
clever's a
and
bit
not
going
clever.
far sometimes. Isn't it?
Well, you know, you get your dick in a twist every time you see a woman's. But coming back to the pigeon thing though, insults aside, they are bloody clever. So why we've proven that pigeons can travel faster than a car to a certain point over 80 miles. That's been proven. So obviously they've got the, let's say,
Internal combustion engine going.
what's the word I'm looking for? They use the, what do they use? The Earth magnetic core to point out what due north is, and effectively got a sat nav that flies them as the crow flies. They're bloody clever, and I think this is it. But I just don't see pigeons being the way forward
For doctoring.
for identifying cancer. As good. I mean, I know.
You'll have a pigeon
Do you know what people are
like
trying to
poop.
do? Do you know what scientists are trying to do? They're trying to find another animal that can do jobs as well as dogs.
Can't.
I don't think you can, unless you see, I don't know, Safi the dog doing some random stuff with a cancer machine and saying, "I've now detected cancer." By the way, this dog can talk, and he's on his phone. But like, how? I mean,
I'm waiting for my point, so.
Oh, good God.
can you wait for your point without? Give me the phone.
No.
Give me the phone.
Oh, come on, it's the goals from last night.
No, give me the phone.
It's like me, Dad. Give me the fucking phone. Have you done this yet?
I'm Mr. Millington, I'm your teacher. You've got cancer. Snowy the pigeon told me. But no, I know.
Snowy's also qualified in
seriousness,
7 other languages.
Whoever came up with this idea is slightly dumb, but at the same time is a genius for working that out. So well done to you. Mikey wants to make his point. What's he going to say?
I'm not being funny. But like, say, yeah, do you know what? If I say usually I'm not being funny, we always end up laughing at this point. So I'm just going to come out strong with it. Right.
You're gay.
No. Just shut the fuck up for 5 minutes, will
It
you?
worked.
Right. Right. I'm not being funny. Say if you went into to get checked for cancer,
Yeah.
what's the next thing they're going to say? Oh, a pigeon can check for testicle cancer now, yeah?
You don't want a dick.
No, but that, do you know what I mean? Or you can check for ovary cancer. You don't want the fucking pigeons going at your bed just like, yeah, it's got cancer. And then, do you know what I mean?
It's not literally like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what world you're living in. Like.
No, but that's the way it's probably going. Plus, when you're speaking about dogs, I'm a bit scared the fact you were thinking of a fucking dog. Alright, I'm Dr. Frank Barker. Yeah, I'm here to...
Middle name's Wolf.
Yeah, I'm here to give you your test results. And yes!
I can speak.
Yes, it is quite a surprise. I am a golden Labrador and I can speak the fluent English language as well as Spanish.
I've got a son called Fluffy.
Yep.
Not my choice. My owner's. But it,
Do you realise how much I have to get paid first to buy his fucking dog food?
oh God, do you imagine that? In the
Fat
future
little-
there's going to be people campaigning for dogs to have equal pay.
Oh my god.
I mean,
That dog gets paid more than me right now. You're the dog the girl and the dog that won Britain's Got Talent. Do you want to know how much they get paid?
$1 million.
I don't know. But I know at this point, the dog eats fucking better than me.
Before we move
But that
on
dog
to...
has steak every night.
Before we...
No,
No, shut up,
It
you.
pisses me off.
I don't
mate.
give a toss. Punch him. Before we...
I'll break your fucking
Before
nose.
we move on to another story which relates to Jersey, can I just say this? I'm going to install a klaxon, and if you're talking too long, I'm going to start using it.
What's that?
This is called Mikey's Minute of Time. You have a minute to
There's not even
explain
that
your
long.
point.
Half a minute.
No, he has a minute. If he doesn't get to where he's going in
Don't
that
punch
minute,
him
I'm
in the
going to
face.
blow the horn and we're going to move on. Alright?
And he gets a punch in the face.
If you start deviating way off track,
Do you know
the
what?
klaxon's getting
Whoever
blown.
speaks as the Pikachu got it, so...
No, we're not. Shut up! I'm going to move on to some news about Jersey because this is mad.
The home place of Road to Shore as well, isn't it?
That's true. A girls' school, right, has scrapped
God.
its end of year prom. Now, normally we'd laugh at this, but the reason why it's been scrapped is because they're claiming it is too much of a distraction to pupils.
It is?
It's not.
It is?
Something to look forward to.
It's something to look for. Can I just make... I was just going to read further into the story and you make your point. The school's headmaster said the growing expensive luxury forced on parents was also a major concern. Alright, hang on. This is one of those... Because it's Jersey, it's got one of those fancy school names, you know, one of those that makes me challenge myself to pronounce something.
Oh, okay.
The David Cameron Girls' School.
That's really hard to pronounce. I can't say that word. Bolu. Hey! Bolu Convent School in Jersey also referred to worries about alcohol and drug consumption at the end of Year 11 event for pupils aged 15 to 16. Did you go to prom?
Yes.
I went to prom. He didn't, because I
How
can't
did
imagine.
you not get to prom?
I can't imagine Pleasanton having a prom.
Oh, fair
They
enough.
did, but they wanted us to pay 20 quid.
Okay, I paid.
So,
We paid. Ours was. Where was yours?
Mine was in Liverpool.
Mine was at the castle on the Wirral. I can't remember the name of the castle.
it was up in Walsall, isn't it?
The nice one.
I know what you mean.
The
but-
really. What?
Oh, no.
The really nice one.
I know what you mean, yeah.
But we,
It's nice, yeah. Do you want to know where mine was?
In your bed.
No.
With his right hand.
No. Just no.
Just go on, mate. Where was it?
Pleasington.
You
I
just
suppose in a way that would work.
At the school.
I suppose it would work if you did
Do
it
you
all.
want to know what they spent the money on?
Go on.
booze for the teachers.
Did they fuck? A few fireworks and food you could make in 5 minutes. You could could tell they'd gone to Macro and say, we'll spend 50
To be fair, we
quid."
had a proper course meal,
Same
we
here.
had it all.
We had like a chocolate fountain and the guy just sat around it.
I went to the primary school leavers one. I went to the high school leavers one.
You
and I
know
went
the
to the
reason
college.
why I wasn't at the thing.
Yeah, you were on holiday. You'd pissed off
I was in
to somewhere sunny.
To Turkey for 2 weeks and then
But no.
back and then the year later my mum and dad went, oh fuck it, we're going to Turkey again.
Yeah. So in any way,
That was the first time
can I make a
got
point
made
now?
sunbeam.
Can I make a point now about this stuff? I think there's a girl here called Hannah Hosegood who said that the school has overreacted in scrapping the prom.
Sorry. Who's good?
It's like, your name, not bad.
Keating.
But I mean, to be fair, it says it. The colleague wrote, the financial strain and the inevitable competition associated with this is another very unwelcome and sometimes crushing aspect for many parents. Okay, when you say competitive, it's just the parents, innit?
Mm-hmm.
But can I just
Okay,
suggest something?
well,
Jersey is
Jemima,
also tax free. So
What the hell you want about?
what are you shut up. Bam! That I'm going to use an imitation klaxon until I get one. Jemima has to get a really nice dress so she could beat Catherine and all the other girls that go to this school. Can I just say something? It's parents who cause the worst in kids.
Yeah.
I went to prom. I went to 3 proms and I've enjoyed every single one because I just went and had fun.
I went to
It's
one.
she-
I had fun.
Exactly.
I
Prom
danced.
is like one of the cool, and it's one of the
danced?
first. It's one of the first times.
Girls.
It's one of the first times when you get to experience adulthood. Am I wrong?
Uh-huh.
And the other thing is, this is an all-girls school. And at the same time, on the old boys' school on the other side, they were having a prom on the same day. Theirs is still going on. This is the key point. I imagine for the last 50 or 60 years, those schools came together in the middle at some point.
And then, bum.
Probably, well, maybe.
No, do you know what? Why do you reference...
I didn't get bum.
No, you reference
everything.
No, we know what you mean.
We know
you
exactly
reference
what, yeah.
everything with sex. You do.
I didn't reference it with sex.
You do. You do.
Just means to get together, clap.
No, no.
I can see the lie in your eyes. Matty.
The way you know you like is because you swing your head and you gob wide open, like all happy. No, I
But like, in all seriousness though, like I imagine, and that must have been the first time that a lad could have experienced being with, especially in Jersey, talking to women in a
formal way,
in a formal way, and an alcohol environment, because they were serving booze and everything at this place. I don't know what the rules are for underage drinking in Jersey. I don't know, but I know that was what happened there. So you're taking the girls' way of meeting lads, and you're taking the lads. Well, what you've now done is, because they're going to be holding this inside the school thing, what you've now done is created a scout camps thing where lads try and sneak into the girls' dorm. So you've now created an additional problem to the one that was already there.
But
step 10 in the plan.
Do you realise? We're infiltrating. Right, lads. This is Echo Team. This is Charlie, Frank, and Joe. You're going in for the side exit. Jack, Matty, and here you go, Charlie over here. You're the other one there. You're going through the front. Mike, you just stay outside.
You stay there, mate. We'll let you know when the coast is clear.
You'll look out.
It's like 2 hours later. It's just like fucking hell. Yeah.
Mikey genuinely be that kid who'd walk in 2 hours later and everything's shut and he'd just stand there going, hello? Hello? Everyone's gone.
Yeah, Jack's just sitting there, just like walk out with like 4 women. He's like, yep, I'll show you the truth. Because you won't be able to fucking handle it. And Matty's like, just running out with like a doll. Wait up for me, guys. I'll be sitting there in a little Corsa B, just like, where the fuck are they? And it's just, like,
I'm gonna move it on. I'm gonna swiftly move it on.
Anyway.
Once this loads. But we've got some weird news this week.
Is it in Britain this time?
Well, that's why it's called weird news.
And not America.
It doesn't just mean America. But to answer your question, I can't remember.
At least he's honest.
Now, you know when Americans do something weird, we talk about it. And then
I don't think we just talk about.
We laugh about it.
We do more than that, maybe.
And then when a man
point.
And then when a man in Florida does it, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Florida news this week. A man has.
Well, that's a good start, Mill. We know it's a man and not a woman, or an it, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, thank you for interrupting my points. I mean, it makes sense if I'd completely stopped. You knobhead. And Florida man, thank you, has been accused of exposing himself in a women's bathroom. No, what's restroom? Toilet?
Yeah, that's restroom.
Women's
toilet. Bollocks.
Told officers he was simply trying to remove an insect from his clothing.
He's got
permission to laugh. His name is bloody hell, Lorenzo Adan Ramirez, 28 of Tavares, was arrested Tuesday, one day after a woman reported being the victim of a flasher at the it's one of those American places, Laurel Manor Recreation Center in the Villages of Florida. Ramirez told deputies he was doing landscaping in the area when a bug got into his clothing. The suspect said he went into the toilet to get the insect out and mistakenly chose a public restroom designated for women, not men. This is where things get bizarre. The alibi is so bizarre that it might seem impossible to make up. However, Ramirez also fit the description of a man accused of exposing himself in the same toilet 3 days earlier.
He must have been horny.
Apparently he said, am I in the wrong door because I'm new here? You might be new, but if you can see that quite clearly above the toilet door there's a sign with a female's body shape on it.
Or even better,
that does not mean
no urinals.
That does not,
and just a few cubicles. You think I'm obviously in the wrong place.
You'd probably be sat. Do you know what it is to me that I'm sat here thinking? It'd be like they'd be sat there and they go, So there's a female body place above the toilet door. That must mean female's not allowed. And he's walked in. I mean, it's so obvious. The woman actually said, the woman who reported this initially thought it was a mistake. Which, to be fair, if you pull off something like that and then you're quick-witted about it, I can only imagine that you could get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
But the woman said after she heard about the other incidents, then it would make sense. This guy has been in the news before, though. Apparently, he was arrested in January 2012 for allegedly trying to take an upskirt video of a woman while she was renting a movie at Walmart. Ramirez is arrested. This guy, honestly. Ramirez was arrested on 2 counts of voyeurism and taken to the Lake County Jail. He was released after posting a $2,000 bond.
This guy's got kahoonies.
I think the women can see that.
Can I just say that something? Yeah, sorry.
Why do people flash? Mikey, you might know. Why do people flash? That joke could have gone to either of you two. Don't laugh, otherwise you'll get one later. It could have gone either way. No, but seriously, in all fairness, why do people flash? This is a genuine question.
I don't fucking know. I don't flash.
Maybe they just like women seeing their, thing.
The penis.
God, just say cock. Just like people who try and describe sex and they go, "What's a vagina?" You mean flower? Just start in a hole somewhere, will you?
I'm not that bad.
Do you know what makes me laugh the
You
most?
just said dingaling.
For a man's penis.
Matty,
Moving on.
just be quiet.
Good.
I haven't given me points.
You know what I mean?
Oh, were you gonna? Sorry, mate. Go on.
Do you know what? Every fucking moving on. Yeah.
Usually him that causes this problem.
Right.
No, it's not.
Right.
You make your point.
What I'm trying to say is, they might be like, don't get me wrong, they might be desperate, but you don't have to be that desperate to go into sunbird bogs and go.
Sunbird bogs.
Hey, you alright? I've just got an insect stuck on me clothing. 2 secs.
Do you know what made it even funny is like, it was just like, it's a stick insect.
It's a tarantula. Oh, give me a hand. Oh, please do, yeah.
It'd be like, do you need your plumbing sorted? It's just, I don't know.
I can do joinery as well,
So much porn, have you?
I want to talk about...
But on the serious fact, why is all the weird news when it comes to do with
flashing.
sexual
Anything
stuff,
sexually
flashing,
yeah.
Drug abuse and all this?
Don't forget the owl.
Yeah, and the owl. All in Florida. Do you
Well,
know
the
what that
second
tells
owl's
me?
in Denmark, to be fair.
I think I'm going to have to give Miami a miss. I think I'm going to go up to New York.
Wasn't that the plan like 2 years ago?
Yep.
Something
But
else
anyway.
tell me. Something tells me just with that face there, he's going to go.
In New York! No, I haven't actually.
A man exposed himself on
do-
Times Square.
I do have a story though about Facebook. Not so much Facebook, but to do with Facebook. Now, there's a man who wants Facebook to know his real name.
Oh, I've
Facebook,
seen this.
You might.
Oh
now,
my god.
his name, right, is not being accepted on Facebook because Facebook do not believe that this is his name because it's an insult. Do you want to know what his name is?
Matty, by the way, this guy's Australian.
No, he's,
Well,
not,
he's Asian.
He's Vietnamese.
Vietnamese, but obviously he's got an Australian passport.
Yeah.
He's had his Facebook profile shut down multiple times because they think he's got a fake name. Do you want to know what his real name is?
Huh?
Fuck that bitch. I'm not being serious, people. Of course I'm being serious. if you want to know how it's spelled out, it's PHUCDATBICH. Apparently, is
there anyone in there?
Yeah.
Fucking use the Catherine wheel where you get the gerbil on the wheel.
Apparently, he shared a photo
Of his
on
passport,
Facebook,
yeah.
on his online this week with more than 128,000 likes and 68,000 shares on Facebook as of Friday. This was, and I'm just sort of like,
Discrimination and a half, thank you very much.
I mean, I can't imagine it's pronounced exactly like that. I can imagine it's probably a bit different, but it's just, if he were to change his name on Facebook to avoid getting banned, he'd then be violating the service's real name policy.
You have to use your real
You have to use your real name, and then you get banned for using. It's freaking.
What's going on? My name's Joe. Joe, that bitch. Yeah.
I mean, I just...
Hey, jockey. Tell to change his name to jockey. Hey, jockey, that bitch.
I just feel... I mean, at the same time, this is frigging hilarious. But I do feel sorry for him because...
I do.
It's just hard.
Oh, have you heard what... sorry, you continue.
He's lying.
No, it's to do with Facebook.
No, go on.
Apparently, it's a big thing over Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg's taking 2 months paternity leave. I was like, well, I don't give a shit. Does it affect my life in any shape or form?
Do you know who those people are? People who are... What's the word?
Zuckerbergers.
No. I don't like that phrase though.
That's actually quite sick.
That's good. Yeah, I like that.
Good.
The thing is,
Oh,
they are the type of mindless, shallow husks of people who just don't really have anything going on, and they latch on to mindless, shallow husks. You know what a husk is? Off Mass Effect.
Oh yeah.
They don't think, do they?
Oh, it's
They just do. They just go for something that they like.
That reminds me of someone.
Not him. He's not mindless because his mind's on fire. He's not shallow because he hates rich people. And he's not a husk because look at him.
Yeah, husks don't eat as well, you know what I mean?
Oh!
Hey, I got your back for last week, bitch. Boom!
You did call him fat last week, to be fair.
No, I've never called him fat.
We could go through 10
You did
podcasts
Yeah, we
and
could.
find 10
Well,
times.
when he says we, he means I could go through 10 podcasts.
I could
I called
attempt.
you gay. That's about it.
Gay.
Okay.
Fat. You called me stupid once.
Transvestite.
That's true.
You told me to lose weight.
You also said he played with kids in a park.
Yes, right. Do you know what? That's
That's
up.
fucking hilarious.
That's up for the S-Team Awards for something. Just the dodgiest, awkwardest moments. That is going in there.
That's not awkward though.
It is.
It's for
The
you.
fact that he currently says, "Oh, Mikey just sits in a park."
In British news this week, not so much weird, but I had to mention this because it's just one of the... I've turned it off.
I know. I was just.
It's like this is probably one of the best responses. Now, you know, in the face of a crisis, British humour always comes out.
Oh God.
And we know what, remember during the war you had all those flags up saying Germans not allowed here, they don't drink our beer and all that. Classic World War type stuff going on. Well, a resident of Larkhall in South Lancashire has decided that underneath the official council sign they put a secondary sign in response to what's happened in the recent weeks. Now the official sign usually says... I'm going to start laughing in a minute. I'm sorry if I can't finish the story.
No,
because you'll start laughing as well. The official sign is, "Welcome to Larkhall, twinned with Secklin, thriving on safe driving." That's the official sign. No, just stay there. Don't bother getting up, because he won't move, and I'm not moving either.
I know, my fucking back's killing me though.
The second sign that they've decided to put the residents of Larkhall... They've put, and I quote, and I'm not lying, this is true.
I've got a picture of it.
I do have a picture of it. "Welcome to Larkhall. Except ISIS, you twats can fuck off."
I saw that last week.
Seriously? Let's see. I don't believe this.
It's a sign.
"Welcome to Larko, except you twats can fuck off." How long do you reckon it's took for someone to sit there and think, I know someone that deals with road signs. I know someone that could get the right circlips just to put round the post so we can attach it to this.
It's just like the picture has gone viral on Twitter with dozens of people tweeting it out, and it's made it on the Daily Record as well, for crying out loud. You know the official Daily Record website in America? It's made it on there as well.
Has it?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think we'll have to get one for the Whittle. Well, be careful, Whittle residents.
Whittle. Welcome to the Whittle. Turn round, nothing here.
That's what it says. Please, welcome to Whittle. Drive carefully.
So depressing.
I might just try and do
It's
one
official, you know what it's like, official council signs?
No, you go to
it's like
Kent or something. He goes, "Kent, welcome to Kent, the home of such and such." Like, it looks interesting. He goes, "Well, welcome to Whittle. Please drive carefully."
home of Tramurovas.
No, like
twinned with Swansea.
No, like you go to like Liverpool and you've got like the signs look quite nice and everything. Wherever you go.
You just now have... I can't believe this. Mikey Keating is going to start having an attack on sign makers.
No.
Have you reached the new low?
That means he's attacking himself.
What science is it?
He's made the world one. It's so shit. He made it.
Why? Where did you get that from? Yeah, that's what you are, bloody seal. He can put the first word in front of it.
I'm not
Shut him up, that's fun.
I'm not wasting the energy.
Shut him up.
Right,
For fuck's sake.
seriously though, like, you go to the fort and they look like quite detailed and stuff. You live a bird and it looks like this, that, and the other. And you go to New Rock Ferry or something. There's like a little fucking signpost right outside KFC. Just says New Ferry. We're halfway down the road. Rock Ferry.
Now I'm going to talk
It
about.
actually says that. You're KFC. I doubt you've ever noticed it.
I'm going to talk about some news in Australia, and I think we all need to have an attack on this because
Attack of the Year.
I'd love to have a go at having one of these. I mean, it's not a record breaker. There's one in Britain that beats it, but I just want to mention this now. We are gents that like food.
Yeah.
Well, you fucking found that hard.
Well, for the people that can't see,
Oh.
yeah. Well,
That's why we're
I'm
going
not saying anything.
One day attach a picture
All
and
you
you'll
need to know,
understand this statement.
all you need to know, people, as I go running and keep reasonably in shape, these two can talk for themselves. That's all I'm going to say.
I run up and down the stairs with a cup of tea and 2 chocolate digestives.
Yeah, fitness.
Hey, it's called being British.
Now,
You've got to dunk it, you know what I mean?
Australia has created a gut-busting mega breakfast, which is pretty so popular. A customer in Australia has asked for one to be delivered. Now, more than 200,000 people viewed a social media post for the Munchie Box within hours of it being launched. Now, it's called, the place where it's been done is called Cafe Number 10 in a town called Ayr. And to be fair, they've actually been struggling to keep up with demand because since it's been put on the menu. And the Munchie Box, the little one which can feed 2 people, can be bought for £9.
This is $9.
Sorry, the normal one is £9 for 2 people, or $16.99, which is enough to feed 4. It's not the biggest, but would you like to know what's in it?
Not really.
Go for it. Please be my fucking guest, because if it's food, I'm fucking all ears, me, so.
It's a buffalo.
The fact Mill's doing that, I know he'd struggle. Because usually he's like, fuck it, let's do this.
You bloody, you're kidding? I've booked the flight. I'm on my way. Like, I'm out the door after this is done. I'm on my way over there to get this done. The feast.
You're a cunt. Like, why didn't you tell us about this
The
before?
feast includes potato scones, bacon, link sausage, sliced sausage, black pudding, haggis, bagels, French toast, mushrooms, scrambled eggs, beans, and tea, coffee, or a soft drink. I'm not finished yet. It's also got French toast. It's also got bagels and beans.
I love all that except the black pudding.
And I quote, I love all that except from the black pudding.
If you want to know what the £20 hibernator fry-up is,
sorry, that's not the biggest one.
No.
Oh, come on then, let's go.
The
Boys,
biggest
I think we're booking a fight
the
out next week.
The hibernator includes 8 rashers of bacon, 8 sausages, 4 hash browns, 4 fried eggs, a 4-egg cheese omelette, 4 waffles, 4 pieces of toast, 4 pieces of fried bread, 4 pieces of black pudding, 2 ladles of beans, 2 ladles of tomatoes, mushrooms, a portion of large chips, and a 2-pint milkshake to wash it all down.
Hey, that sounds.
That's not even the biggest one in the world.
Holy shit.
Britain has got the biggest.
Has it?
Is
You've
this
never, do you want me to tell you what the British one is, seeing as we're on food?
Go on.
Now, hopefully they've got a list here, like, it's from the Mirror, so I'm assuming they're going to have... Now,
Can I tell
the
you what
thing
to get?
is, you will die if you probably eat this, because the average man needs 2,500 calories a day. This is 3 times plus a bit more than that.
Give me a shout, I'll get Moggy to
We'll
come
drive
down. Me and Matty
Sorry.
will fucking test it,
It is, sorry, what I've just read, the 8 rashers of bacon, sausage and everything, what I've just read out is actually this one. For some reason they've linked the 2 articles in. I don't know why they did that, which has just messed me up. But that hibernator one is the British one. The other one that I mentioned before was the Australian one.
Let's go. Where?
The hibernator one, which is in Britain somewhere.
Where about?
Is it Northwest?
I'm looking. I'm still.
Is it going to be one of
Just
them?
calm down.
Is it one of them next Friday? We up to lads? Fuck all. We're off, I go, have it. Fuck it, let's go! Just those features like dun, 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 dun.
Do you know what? It's close.
Is it?
It's in Congleton, Cheshire.
That's it, hey, it's over.
We won't be here next week, we'll be dead.
We'll be taken over by
Jesus Christ, and we eat Nando's between me and you. Imagine what's going to be like if us three went there.
Hey.
We struggle to eat Nando's between the two of us.
Hey, it'll be like that, won't it? Next week,
hey,
next week, guys, the podcast is going to be taken over by Millo Senior, Morris Senior, and Keating Senior. So
why are we doing this? Don't know. See ya.
Well, for pie. Yeah,
now,
fuck it, why not? Yeah,
I need to just reach for my phone because last week.
Your turn. Come on, shift it.
Are your legs killing you?
Yeah, they
No,
are.
they're not.
No.
Go on, swap while I just load up here.
Oh, that clock!
Someone's had a crisis, people. Don't know what's happened. Just get to the bed quickly so I can
I'm
move.
trying.
It's a catastrophe. What are you old? Friggin' old man. Do you want a walking stick? Do you need a cane? Do you want a mobility scooter? Do you want to put a turbo on it with, extra painted calipers?
Speaking of turbos and stuff.
Oh my god, we're
Need
moving
for
on to
speed.
gaming news.
No, it's not gaming news.
I'm moving it on to gaming news. Now, last week, people, obviously we've seen the release of some massive games. We had Fallout, we had Need for Speed, we had Call of Duty, we had Battlefront.
And the S-Team quiz for those who didn't know it came out.
We have a quiz.
No.
I'm taking the piss.
Now, we had a sort of. It wasn't a money. It was just a respectful bet between the three of us, saying what game would come out top out of all of that. Now these two said Fallout. I said Black Ops 3. Shall we have a look for Xbox One and PS4?
Come on.
Is this overall, or is it like PC and the games? Just
We're
console?
not including PC because, quite simply,
Like I said last week, at the peak power of Black Ops, it was 60,000 people.
there were a lot of people playing. There are not that many people playing Black Ops and Battlefront and Need for Speed on PC, and it would be unfair to compare. Plus, most people play
No,
console.
but like I said in my previous statement of the fact of...
Would you like to know the top 5 for PS4?
Go on.
While I retrieve the data. Okay.
Can I guess? Can we just throw ones that... No order, like...
Oh, there's no point guessing.
Obviously, there's going to be Black...
There's always something with you. Can I guess what that is? Daddy, can I do this? I want to guess that one.
I want that one.
Yeah, you
Really? Hey guys, I've got loads of stuff for us. Oh, by the way, them custard donuts are for me. Oh, by the way, those toffee ones are also for me. Oh, and the Maltesers stashed in the back are also
for me. Thank you.
Yeah, please.
The top at PS4 at number 5, we've. Why did you have to hit him? I did enough. At number 5, we've got Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection.
Not a surprise, to be
I
fair.
could do a review of that today.
I want to do it. I actually want to play that game.
So do I.
You will love it. Number 4, amazingly, still holding on after 2 months, FIFA 16.
It's been 2 months already.
Yep, came out in September. Number 3, Star Wars Battlefront.
Damn.
Number 2, actually, now I'm going to do. In at number 1, who was right for PS4? In at number 1, it's. Call of Duty Black Ops 3!
Oh.
It is as well, and there's the proof. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is at number 1. Fallout's at number 2. That's for
Damn.
PS4.
Yeah, with Nuketown map only at game. That's why.
That's the standard one that Game is selling. That's the standard one, mate. So get back to the pillow and pipe down, alright? If we slide our way over to Xbox One, do you want to know what their top 5 is?
By any chance, probably the same fucking...
In at number 5, Gears of War Ultimate Edition with Gears 4
Yeah.
beta access. In at number 4, probably the most surprising entry I've ever seen since a rocket re-entered our atmosphere safely. Call of Duty Ghosts.
That's actually quite a
It's
good
still
game.
at number 4.
It's a brilliant game.
In at number 3, which I'm surprised it's only at number 3, Fallout 4.
Well, we lost.
Number 2, Halo 5 Guardians. Number 1,
Don't say Black Ops.
Call
3.
of Duty Black Ops 3.
What's it for you Call of Duty fanboys?
Because they're all kids and you don't know what else to
Do you know what worries me the most?
I can jump about the area. I can hold on to the wall. Yeah, mate, we've been able to do that on many other games for quite a while. You Call of Duty, not fucking Just Cause, alright?
Hey.
Fuck off with rubbing me hands.
I was waiting for him to reply to that. Do you know what worries me? The best game that has actually been launched out of all these so far, which isn't available on the PS4 yet, is Rise of the Tomb Raider, and that's only at number 8.
I'm actually looking forward to that.
And the reviews that have been coming out for it, it's like at 90%
Really?
average across the board.
Yeah, but
And
don't
also,
forget, Mill,
the only
that's
game
more
that-
of a consumer sort of thing of what people are buying.
In the user ratings, it's at 90%.
No, but that's what I'm saying. In there, on your game, that's what the people are buying. That's the way they work it out.
They work it out by how many copies have been
Yeah.
bought.
Not by
That's-
how good
No.
they are.
I mean, I mean, I'm talking about the ratings. I'm not talking about the. I know it's at
I
number
know
8.
you're talking about, he doesn't.
He's gone
No, I
on a
do.
freaking tangent again. Spectacular. Shut up.
Pink and poop.
In all fairness, though, like, I mean, if you want to look across all platforms, you know what came out on top. It was Call of Duty.
I don't know how.
Fallout 4 only came in second.
Shit.
Halo was third. You know, Battlefront only just made the top 5, and Need for Speed's not even in the top 10.
I'm
across all
surprised
platforms.
Battlefront didn't even make lower. It's shockingly bad.
Do you know what games that are still in there? That The Last of Us is still across the board in the top 10, and that's the Game of the Year edition.
What about FIFA? Where's that?
FIFA's 8th
He's just told you.
Oh.
overall.
What about Project Cars?
Project Cars has done that thing now where it's got the people who's bought it, and they don't really need to care now because they're just concentrating on DLC, and that's all I care about.
Well,
DLC coming this week, people. Pretty
WRC 5. Yeah, 5.
He's honestly just gone. So where's WRC 5 coming to the platform? That must have went. It must have got one. I think it was when it debuted.
I think it
came
sold
in-
3 copies
It
in the northwest of
no,
England.
it debuted in.
And full
it-
of
no,
all 3 copies just happened to find their way into our
No,
homes.
WRC 5 debuted in at the Game Store at number 4. I'm pretty sure it dropped out the next week. I think.
I
and
can't
I
believe all the games we bought this month have been bad. Need for Speed, bad. WRC, boring.
Hey, it's good.
I'm gonna launch something in your face if you say WRC 5
It wasn't
is boring.
boring.
You're for a game later,
Yeah, go
WRC,
on.
funny enough. I'm actually in a WRC mood today.
The only thing that pisses me off, you can't turn the ghost off, and I crash.
Oh, be quiet, Matthew, because you're fun. No, you say that about the raining as well on every game. Oh, can we turn the rain off? I don't like the rain. I can't drive
Yeah,
in the
so
rain.
true.
Yeah, what's the weather condition that you mostly drive, Matt?
Right.
Oh, that's correct.
The drive.
The rain! No, because every time we go to Wales, son, it's raining. It's also raining again.
Do you know the funny thing is,
You're
like,
traction control, I don't.
in real life as well, he doesn't like driving in the rain.
Yeah. Yeah, he does most of his driving
In the
in
rain.
rain. Do you know what, Matt? I think you best fuck off to Spain, mate. Because they don't have any fucking rain there.
Quick note about.
He'd moan them.
Quick
It's
notes.
too fucking hot.
Send him to the answer. Too cold.
Send it to France.
It's only bombs going off.
Oh, for God's sake.
Matty. Oh. No, Matty, no. Matty, we don't want to get shut down by YouTube.
That was cruel, man. That's about as cruel as putting a freaking fostered kid and telling him, let's have him play a game of Happy Families. That's how cruel that was.
No, that's just cruel, dude.
I'm sorry.
That was.
As much as I
He's on behalf of me. I
And me.
apologise. I'm not. No, you can make a separate apology. On behalf of me, I apologise for what he's just said. As it may have been funny, but that was cruel.
on behalf of the main part of
I'm
the
very
team,
tempted. I'm very
I
tempted to
apologise.
create a award for the most offensive thing you've said all year. And funny enough, all the nominations are him.
Do you know what? For once, I'm not involved in the nomination. Fucking hell.
I'm gonna move it on. I'm gonna move it
on.
on quickly. Quick note about PS4. They've started using an emulator. Everyone, it's been in the news. We spoke about it briefly with the PS2 games. They've already done 3. Although the rather genius thing about it is like they weren't trying to hide it. I think it was GameSpot who went. They started playing the. Went, oh, we've been sent some stuff by PlayStation. Started booted up, and the PlayStation 2 came up and they went, "What's this?" And then they realised, this is an emulator. And they were showing the pictures sort of side by side, and it's not so much like a HD remake or anything, but everything just looks smooth, and it runs at the
Was
frame.
it going to cost like it'd just say PS4?
But it's going to be like, they're going to have the same thing that they had with the PS3 when they used PS1 games. Is like it's going to have its own internal built memory card like that did. That will have it when it comes to the PS2 games, which is bloody fantastic, because PS2, the grandfather, the holy grail of consoles, is returning to the forefront. Someone wrote an article the other day actually saying, what's made retro gaming return? Well, because the games were good. when back in the PS2 and Xbox days, original Xbox and PS1 days, you bought a game and you went, yeah, and you got to the end of it, it's like, I'm going to play that again, but with some new mods, yeah, and I'm going to keep playing it because you love the
GTA.
game. And then
yeah, I'm going to piss about and blow shit up. I'm playing using cheats.
And you're going to do all this, and then now it's like, I'm going to play the game, yeah, I'm going to play some more, I've got to pay for. And it's just like, back in the
I want to get this. Oh no, I've got to pay £25.
I used to have a cheat disc, for the PS2 game.
Oh, you saw it?
Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
GTA. Cheat.
Matty, when I first met Mill, he lived in Grafton Street, right? I went into his first time. It was, do you want to go on the PlayStation? I went, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've got an Xbox. We got talking. He's like, we'll go on GTA if you want. Because at the time I didn't know what
still
that was.
have San Andreas.
Right. I was like, okay, well, if you want, yeah. I'm not even joking. For a 10-year-old kid, he goes, give me 2 seconds. Opens this wardrobe, it's quite big. Gets like, it literally looked like the fucking Bible. This book, picks it out and just goes, poof.
Yeah, that was the.
What cheat do you want?
Literally
opens the first page. And I'm like, he's made a content of vehicles, helicopters, weapons.
I also
just like, ding.
Also
ding.
included,
like literally spends half an hour.
It got to the point, people, that I actually still remember cheats off by heart in my head. It's like,
let's put it this way.
It's like, do you want some armor and some 250 grand in GTA? R1, R2, L1X, left down, right up, left down, right up. That'll give you that.
Triangle.
Get this.
Right, up,
when I got San Andreas for my Xbox 360,
do you want no police on you during San Andreas? R1, R1, circle, left, right, square, triangle, up.
Get this.
Do you want to play Midnight Club 3 Double Edition Remix? You want to have unlimited zone so you can go slow down time? Just put RO4R in the cheat menu. I know. I still remember all this. Do you want to play the sequel?
That means we can get the edition back.
Can I make another?
Yes!
Can I make another key point? Do you want to access the secret Spyro demo in Crash Team Racing? L2 triangle, circle, square, triangle, up, down, up, right, left, right.
You fucking sad bastard. What do I remember?
Day, didn't we?
No.
Well, I remember one thing.
You can't play.
Max sex appeal.
Up, down, left, right, X. Guys, when I got the San Andreas for the Xbox 360, it's, do you want to have a go at this? Yeah, go ahead. I'm not even joking. It was like he was playing on the PlayStation. I just went.
Because it'd practically be the same thing copied over.
I'm sitting there just like watched him do it. He's like, what? Literally just not even I had the cheats in my hand. I was like, yeah. He's like, ding, 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 ding. It's like scrolling through this list and trying to catch up to him. But yeah.
I'm not like. Back then, cheats were like my way of life. They're not anymore because I'd rather play the game properly, and I have played.
It's one of them. No, you can't though. Whereas cheats as a kid, it was a good.
They're not cheats really anymore now, is there?
Dude, GTA 4, they pretty much stopped all that.
Talk about GTA 4. I don't want to talk about GTA. Right, I've got one last piece of gaming news, and then we're done. It's to do with Rocket League.
Right, it's actually been quite good. I played it the other day.
It's brilliant.
I haven't played it in ages.
The three of us haven't been on it as a unit for a while.
Or WRC.
Rocket League's
or
next
F1.
Shut up. Rocket League's next arena is finally coming. Now, obviously, when it's called Wasteland, And what they've decided is, like, alongside the DLC that they've brought in, which has got new battle cars, 2 new ones, 12 new decals, 2 new paint types, 2 new wheels, 2 new rocket trails, 3 new toppers, 3 antennas, 5 new trophies. It's the map that, free to use, like they promised, Psyonix keeping to their promises, they have decided to make the Wasteland map. Now, do you want to know what the difference is between Wasteland map and all the other ones that are on Rocket League?
It's not an enclosure.
No, it's still enclosed.
There's more than 2 goals.
No, still 2 goals.
Oh, we can fly.
That'd be brilliant, actually. You can sort
So
of...
if you're listening from the guys of Rocket League, please do give us a shout. Yeah?
No, they've made it freaking massive.
Is it massive?
From what I remember, and from what
The
I've
Utopia
heard...
one was quite big, like a bit bigger, wasn't it?
No, they've made Wasteland about 3 to 4 times bigger than the other maps are.
So you can't. So playing it 1-on-1, I'd be like, I'm about to score!
No, you saying, I'm through on goal. 10 seconds later, I'm through on goal.
No one's catching me! He's catching me!
Can also make a key point, like the boosts, you know, where you used to get the... They're now scattered all over the place, so you could... They're not in like the same position like they are in the other maps, so you have to sort of be a bit adventurous to get some of them. I've watched like sort of quick GIFs and stuff of this. Their map looks massive. I mean, you know...
Right, Matty, get the
it's
ball.
like, you've got to get that in. Do you know the best thing though?
It's like FIFA. When
Do you know the best thing is, like, the goals are still in the same sort of like comparative size, but they're technically smaller. So it's like you've got a bigger arena. The goals are still bigger, but the goals are still quite small in relation to the map.
It's weird, isn't it?
And it's gonna be really awesome.
It's gonna be weird, that.
I can't wait.
So Rocket League, I remember me and you
for...
used to go on the wings, and, like, have the ball like circle around the sides. So obviously you did like a sort of flying motion into the middle. It's not even gonna reach the middle now. It's gonna be one of those. Like,
it's true. Right.
So you have to pull your finger on that.
Yeah, that is it. You were catastrophic at times on Rocket League, man.
I still am. I tried playing it the other day.
Like FIFA. Like me.
Yeah, thank you for including yourself in that.
Yeah.
But in terms of...
Better than you.
Oh.
Can I just
Is
make a
that
very,
challenge?
very key point just before we before we end?
I don't
I've got
play
it.
Ultimate Team.
You two shut up.
No.
Right, I've got a very key point for you two.
Oh God.
And this is the question that... It's actually, no, it's not. It's just for Matty. Mikey, over the last year and a half, since April, since we started, has contributed many stories and many silly things to the podcast. You've contributed silly things. Where's your stories?
Yeah, actually, that's a good fucking point.
I thought about this last night. I went, how many stories has he bought? And I realised, none. The first thing he's going to bring is a review next week, which is the first thing he's ever done.
And you have to fucking introduce that. So technically it's not him doing it, it's you.
No, he's doing the review.
No, you've had to introduce the review though.
So I always introduce the review.
No, but do you know what I mean? It's not really him then.
No, friggin' nonsense. Don't tease him like that. Matty said he just comes to the realisation.
I just see him just go.
Matty's just come to the realisation, like, oh no, now I've actually got to bring stories. I don't mind you not bringing stories, but every now and then, bring something.
How about once every year?
No.
No.
How about once every month?
No, more.
Once every 3 weeks.
Got it. I got 2 more weeks, that's good.
Nope, you've got next week. You've had 2 weeks of your allotted time.
How much Matty been here as a regular now? Well, a year?
It's been a year. Not too far away from a year, yeah.
So basically, to make up for all that time, Matty, you've got to bring a story for the next year. Where's the podcast? And that does not include the Christmas special.
That does not include the Christmas special,
which
is the award ceremony.
Is it Boxing Day? Is it?
No, I don't know what day it'll be. No, it will be in between that time, like it was last year on the 28th, because the 28th is just one of those days.
Sunday.
No. Christmas Day, you have Boxing Day, which is always busy, full of people doing stuff. The 27th is just a day to relax after Boxing Day, and then 28th is that day when nothing happens.
Monday.
I don't know what day it falls
It's
on.
Monday, I'm aware.
26th is a Saturday, 27th is a Sunday, 28th is a Monday.
We could recall it to 27th.
I'm working till.
I work as well.
We could recall it to Sunday. Okay? But anyway, as
I'm always trying to work it so.
we're going to do it.
Typical fucking
Suits him.
students. Yeah. I'm busy playing my new games on that time.
That may be true.
What?
But next week, providing that everything runs alright for you, this podcast should be back on a Saturday.
Oh, for fuck.
That
was no more stories from me.
No more stories from me, but then again, I'm not in work on a Friday, so I can get stories then.
I work on a Saturday till 2.
So?
I'm in work from 8:10 Monday to Friday till 5 o'clock.
Oh, cry more! Shut up! Pipe down! Anyway, that's the end of this week's podcast. We should be back on Saturday. We'll sort something out. I'm sure you can always come after 2. That's fine with us. Because it's a Saturday and you've got more time to play with. But if... Bad Mikey. Bad Mike. No.
You got more time to play with.
If you want to follow Mikey or this Jebend on Twitter, you can follow him.
I'm going to call you Jebben tonight. That's good.
If you want to follow Mikey on Twitter, you can follow him at
Mikey Keating XD. If you want to follow Mr. Millington on Twitter, it is
JetCM53. You can also follow Matty Morris in his street in Greece.
No, you can't.
Tesco.
No, you can't.
We will eventually give out your address and people will come flocking to your house like swans chasing bread.
If need be, we'll throw the postcode of obviously your work just in case.
Yeah.
Direct,
big glowing lights.
Wait,
just me and Miller just like do the air traffic
This
control
way.
fun.
Whoa. So you can say where I work, but you can't say where he fucking works.
I don't know where he works.
You're a carport! I'm Leeds.
He doesn't work there anymore.
He works in Leeds.
He doesn't work there anymore.
Yes, you fucking do.
He doesn't.
Yes, you fucking do.
He doesn't.
Does.
He doesn't.
Does.
He doesn't. We all know he's lying anyway. But you can like us on Facebook, you can comment if you want to, you can even subscribe, put that finger down. But it's bye from Matty before I look, and then after this podcast you won't be able to hear his screams while I'm going to cause him. It's bye from Matty.
Bye.
It's bye from Jack.
No, it's bye from Mikey.
It's bye from Jack.
It's bye from It's bye from Mikey. That's bye from Mikey, it's bye from me.
Ta-da!
And we've been the S Team.